That again. Try it again. Test. All right, I think we live on Facebook as well. Let's get it. Yeah. What's good, everybody? Facebook, YouTube. I am not live on Twitch right now, but I'm not restarting this thing over. But we are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. I think this is my first time doing a Facebook stream, honestly. I think this is my first time doing a Facebook stream, honestly. But hey, I need y'all to come on up in here. Let me get my computer right here. I need y'all to come on up in here so y'all can talk y'all trash. As you see, we got a phone number now that you can call in. 214-833-9822. Feel free to call in because that's what we doing here now. This is what we doing here. So I've been quiet on the Dallas Cowboys front. I've been real quiet when it comes to the Cowboys. I haven't did any videos. I ain't said nothing. I've been chilling. I ain't said nothing. I just been letting the stupid media say they same BS that they say every year because they have nothing else to talk about outside of the Dallas Cowboys, particularly Dak Prescott. They have nothing of value to talk about outside of Dak Prescott. And, just irritated with it. I've been letting Fox Sports do their thing and, everybody else do their thing. I haven't even done a draft, overview of the Dallas Cowboys draft. That's how far behind I am right now. So I'm just behind right now. But man, the media, all they have is Dak Prescott. Let me make sure I'm still live on Facebook. My Facebook been kind of tripping. So let me see if I'm live on Facebook. Cause I don't do these on Facebook. So I got to make sure this is working. I'm normally, YouTube and Twitch. So let me make sure that Facebook is working too. All right, yeah, we good. All right, might add Facebook to the list of things that we streaming on. Let me see. I'm getting a text on the new number. She texting the wrong number, so I'm getting a personal text on the phone number that you see. From my lady. She forgot that she's texting the wrong number. So hey. But man, getting into it, man, Dak Prescott, you got, Fox Sports doing all their talking. Oh, is Dak this? Is Dak that? And Dak is not good enough. Joy Taylor, Dak is not good enough. Here come Chris. Call the show, Chris, because you're entertaining as hell. Call the show. I don't even want to say nothing. I just want to hear what y'all got to say. The number's on the screen. Call the show, Chris. Say whatever you got to say. You a Tampa Bay fan. We eliminated y'all, so I don't know why you talking. I don't know why you talking at all. So come on in here. This show is for y'all. I don't even have much to say. I'm just want to hear what y'all got to say. Don't worry about me today. Coming in talking about trash, Scott. So come on. Unless you at work and you can't call in right now, then I understand that. But other than that, come on and call in the show. He say he cooking. Yeah. Yeah. Do that. That's what you good at. Talking sports ain't it, buddy. Talking sports ain't it. You worse than Skip and all of them put together. You say the dumbest things. This guy told me Kyrie Irving is not a superstar. And the only reason he's saying that is because he didn't come to LA. That's all it is. That's all Lakers fans do. They say, oh, Kyrie this and that when they thought he was coming. And then when Kyrie didn't make it, now all of a sudden Kyrie ain't a superstar. Okay, Chris. But Chris is a Tampa Bay fan. It's nothing to talk about with Tampa Bay with Tom Brady being gone. You still got Mike Evans, but what y'all gonna do? You think Baker Mayfield go cook for y'all? What y'all gonna do? Absolutely nothing. So I don't even know why you talking, but all the talk on the media, oh, can Dak Prescott win the Super Bowl? Can Dak Prescott do this? Eagles fans and Eagles content creators on Twitch. So he talking about Baker to go. Boy, get out of here. But he talking about, you got people talking about, oh, Eagles fans, Eagles content creators. Oh, Dak this, Dak that, Dak this. Jalen Hurts better than Dak. One Eagles content creator, one of the top podcasters from Philly, got called out recently because all he does is talk about Jalen Hurts over Dak. He don't talk about nothing else about the Eagles. All he do is literally post about Dak 24/7 to the point where I was like, I'm not even following this guy, but I'm seeing all his tweets because everything he's talking about is Cowboys related, right? Dak Prescott related. So just this week, maybe 2 days ago, people started pulling up videos on him and how he was down talking Jalen Hurts like the rest of the Eagles fans when Jalen Hurts got drafted. And they actually pulled the video of him saying Jalen Hurts is the worst draft pick of all time. Jalen Hurts is trash. We got other needs. Jalen Hurts ain't gonna help this team out, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. And now he's like, oh no, man, everybody in Philly was feeling this way. Yeah, because y'all a bunch of idiots. Philly. So all of a sudden you on Jalen Hurts, I don't know if I can say this on Facebook. I don't want to get banned. This is my first time streaming on Facebook. I don't want to get banned. But you all on Jalen, you all on his D, right? Now, but you didn't believe in him. When I told you at the beginning of the offseason last year that you need to believe in Jalen Hurts to give him some time, those same Eagles fans were like, oh no, man, we need to trade him. We need to trade. Yeah, there you go, Chris. Yeah, we need to trade him, man. We need to trade him. Now they all on him because he went to the Super Bowl. And then y'all still making excuses for losing. Why you still making excuses for losing? Bro, you went to the Super Bowl. You still went to the Super Bowl. Like, bro, stop. It's over. We on a whole new season now. You lost to probably the greatest, or if he's not the greatest, he will be the greatest the way it's going. You lost to Pat Mahomes barely in the Super Bowl, and you still complaining, and you still, having all these excuses and stuff. Just move on, bro. It's another season. Like, why you still talking about the Super Bowl? But that's what Eagles fans do. They talk about the Super Bowl. They just make excuses all day. And then they hit you with at least the Cowboys didn't make it. Well, you ain't win a Super Bowl trophy either. So we both sitting at home with nothing. Bruh. So why? Good job. You played 2 extra games. Good job, bro. Y'all played 2 extra games. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. You still went home with nothing. The same thing we had, but we got the rest 2 weeks earlier. Eagles fans, let it go. They on there now talking about, the field was so slippery. The Chiefs had to play on the same field. D lineman, the field was slippery. That's the only reason we couldn't get to Pat Mahomes. Really? Or maybe you just couldn't get to Pat Mahomes because he's freaking Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes has been in the league 5 years. Well, starting 5 years. And he's been to the AFC Championship game all 5 years. And he's been to the Super Bowl 3 out of those 5 years. Like, you're playing one of the greatest ever. Somebody that will probably go down as the greatest ever when it's all said and done. And you sitting here making these excuses. Like, and your team is super loaded. And they still loaded. And you still making an excuse from last year. Move on, Eagles fans. But going to the Cowboys, everybody be talking noise. Oh, man, you need to let us call the show. Let us call the show, man. You bring me on the show. Here you go. Phone number here. The phone number is here. Right here. I'm live now. I made a post earlier letting y'all know I'm going live. And then you know what everybody gonna say. Oh, man, I didn't see it. I didn't know. But they go come and inbox me. They go tag me in posts. They go ask me all these Cowboys questions and Mavericks questions and all this, et cetera, and leave these long paragraphs, texts, and all this in my, if you got something to say about the Cowboys, I'm doing this stream for y'all. I don't care. I'm going to do my shows and drop my videos when I drop them. This live is just to hear y'all talk. The phone number's at the bottom of the screen. Don't come in and get scared now. If you got a strong opinion on the Cowboys, if you're a fan, hater, I don't care what you call yourself. If you got an opinion, this is your chance. This is your opportunity to call in. I never go live on Facebook, but I'm on YouTube and Facebook right now, just so y'all can call in. And it's like I thought it would be ghost town. Everybody got these strong opinions. Even Cowboys fans that hate Dak got these strong opinions. And then when it's time for them to get on, oh, put me on the show, bro. Put me on the show. Call in. Where they at? I hear crickets. I'll wait. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Yeah, all right. But yeah, man, these Fox Sports Media, man. Oh, Dak this, Dak can't do this, and Dak can't do that. Why is it all on Dak? Y'all know it's 11 other people on the field. What up, Bradley? Bro, this is their chance, bro. They want to call in. I'm going to just let them talk. I'm not even, and I'll respond to whatever they say. I'll just let them talk. But Cowboys fans, if you want to, let's go ahead and do some early predictions. Who is this? Somebody calling? Nah, this is a text. People are they're texting me now, but they're not calling. Oh, see, you see what I'm saying? They don't want to get on. All you gotta do is call in. Hold on, let me respond. Tell them to call in. Like, nah, don't text me your opinion. I'm live now. All right, we got somebody. I don't know who this is, but let's see. Yeah, who this?
This Chris. I'm over here cooking, so bear with me.
Here we go.
Hey, at the end of the day, bro, you know for a fact that Dak is not a finisher, bro. I understand what y'all be saying, that he's not the only person on the field. But at the end of the game, when he's supposed to make the plays, and when they supposed to call the plays that actually work, as a team effort, they don't do it, but he fuck up too at the end of the fucking game, bro.
That's all you got to say?
I mean, you said you was gonna have a rebuttal. I mean, I'm waiting on where your rebuttal is.
My rebuttal is it happens to all the quarterbacks, except the ones that win. Pat Mahomes is, look, he effed up in plenty of games. Josh Allen F up all the time. Nobody talk about it though. Why everybody only talk about that?
But how long has Dak been on the team, and how long has Pat Mahomes been on the team? Then like, how many Super Bowls do Pat Mahomes got versus how many Dak got?
You see the system and the players Pat Mahomes had? Not last year, because last year that was all Pat. But did you see the system and stuff that Pat had? That he has? You think Kellen Moore is competing? You think Kellen Moore's system is competing with the Chiefs system?
It should be. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? When y'all literally winning 12, 13 games.
You know why we winning?
So
you know why we winning?
Get to the playoffs.
You know why we winning those games? We winning those games because Dak and the defense. Because if Cooper Rush was playing the whole season, we're not winning 12 games.
Mm-hmm. But you see when they had him in the game, how they changed up the system for him, though, right? It was just dink and dunk, because they wouldn't let him throw out the field, wouldn't let him do all that bull crap. So you telling me they can call plays better for him than they can call plays better for that?
And what happened when they came across the real team in Philadelphia? They got smacked.
Correct. You
okay.
Absolutely right.
And then hold on. And then when Dak came back against that same Philly team later in the season, when everybody was healthy, what happened? He put up 40 plus points on that same team.
Mm-hmm.
So don't tell me Cooper Rush would have did the same and got 12 wins with Dak. That's not true. And you know it ain't true.
Not saying that he will get 12 wins, but at the same time, bro, I'm not comparing them, saying that they're both the same. I'm talking about at the end of the game where you need a person to make a play, including the person is actually snapping the ball. He messes up, but he's done it year after year after year. Y'all pay attention to stats. I don't care about stats. That can stack up stats. I don't care. He do that every year. At the end of the game, he had 400 yards, but he only had 120, 150 until the fourth quarter where y'all getting blown out. So I don't care about stats. It's about the last drive when you coming down here and you gonna literally make it happen for the team. He don't do that, bro. You're not gonna sit up here and bet. You know what? I'm gonna bet 250 today and walk all the way down the field from the 20-yard line and score.
So has he did it last year a couple of games. He did it a couple of games last year. What are you talking about?
But in the playoffs when you need him to be at his best, he don't do that, bro.
Bruh.
He don't do that.
Okay, so they lost the last 2 games against the 49ers, right?
Correct.
Okay, the 49ers was one drop pick. Just let's go back 2 years ago. They was one drop pick away from beating LA in LA and going to the Super Bowl. They dropped the pick. They would have sent Matt Stafford in LA home, and they would have went to the Super Bowl. This year, they would have beat the Eagles if they had a quarterback. Mm-hmm. They were literally playing with their 4th string quarterback and still gave them a game. So come on, bro. Mm-hmm. Don't act like they're just losing to everybody. Just the 49ers have their number. The 49ers is number 1 defense in the league as well. And the 49ers should have went to the Super Bowl 2 straight years ago.
Y'all was the number what defense?
I don't know.
Come on, you gotta know. What 3, 4? Around there.
I'll look it up and see where they finished last year.
It wasn't horrible.
It wasn't horrible at all. Nah.
But y'all had a better offensive package though, right?
We had a what?
Y'all had a better offensive package than them, right?
You think the Cowboys had a better offense, especially with Tony Pollard going now? You think the Cowboys had a better offensive unit than the 49ers last year?
Yeah.
How?
Bruh. Who that quarterback?
The guy that won. The guy that won 10 straight games. So what are you talking about?
Hey, it ain't no argument. You gonna give me an excuse. You gonna give me so now. Okay. So out of your top 5 quarterbacks, this off of the Cowboys real quick. Out of your top 5 quarterbacks in the league last year, who's your top 5? Starting at 5.
Oh, so going from worst to best?
Yeah.
Ooh, let me see. That's tough with 5. Let me see. I know Pat Mahomes number 1. I think I'm gonna give Jalen Hurts. The number 2 spot overall because he was consistent. He was very consistent. So I'm gonna give him the number 2 spot last year. Number 3. It's a toss up between these 3 quarterbacks. These 4 quarterbacks? Because I got a toss up with Josh Allen, Dak. What's the guy from San Diego? Can't think of his name right now. My mind's went blank. What's his name? It's Justin Herbert. and Trevor Lawrence. So like, you can put them wherever you want to put them. If you want to leave Dak out of it, I don't know if I would leave Dak out. Well, Dak threw a lot of interceptions, so Dak makes number 6.
So what was Brock Purdy at?
Oh, Brock Purdy would probably be like the 8th, based on what he did last year. He'd be like 8. He'd be top 10. If you only going off of last year, he got to be top 10. I mean, he won. He won nonstop. What you want me to say?
Yeah.
Hell, he played better than Brady did.
Hey,
he played better than Brady did. What you want me to say?
Don't do all that. We were dealing with things.
Yeah, dealing with marriage and retirement, and the fool still end up don't even get me started, Brady.
Hey, he come back. He still better. I still take Dak over him. I mean, I still take him over Dak.
Yeah, he went home too. And he went home too.
Look, you're right. And we played horrible.
Who sent them home? Who sent them home?
Y'all did.
Oh, okay.
Hey, big ups to you.
All right.
Y'all should have, because we sucked. We absolutely sucked last year. I ain't gonna even hold you and tell you that we didn't. But at the same time, if y'all would have had Brady with the teams y'all had the last 2-3 years, y'all had a Super Bowl by now.
Nah.
Guaranteed. What?
Well,
man, come on.
Okay, I would say maybe 2 years ago, because one thing about Brady is going to change the plays. We're not going to be running 4 curl routes on 3rd and 15. So I give him that, because he'll change the play. And to answer your question, the Cowboys ranked number 3 last year in defense.
Number 3 versus the number 1 versus the number 1, and y'all offense to me was better than their offense. So it should have about evened out. How much y'all lose by? What y'all lose by last year? Touchdown or 2 touchdowns, something like that.
Nah, it wasn't that much. Hold on, I was about to pull up my phone, but let's go cut y'all. Hold on, let me do it on here.
Dang, that grease just popped me, boy.
Let's see. What up, y'all? Why is the YouTube chat not showing on my... Y'all chatting, but it's not running on my screen for whatever reason. Let me see.
We don't play y'all this year, do we?
I don't think y'all do. So they won 23-17.
23-17. Okay, so okay.
Yeah, that's when McCaffrey got that last touchdown near the end.
Yeah.
Don't forget all the field goals we was missing. Let's not talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about your starting running back now getting hurt and breaking his ankle.
Hey, now y'all got Zeke. Y'all had Zeke, right?
Yeah, all right.
Hey, you know how you on about Zeke. How you was about Zeke.
Nah, I like Zeke, bro. I like Zeke.
Ben done got rid of that dude.
Nah, Go ahead.
He got paid and didn't want to do nothing else.
Hey, Rob on YouTube. I put the chat up though. That's normally because I have my Twitch chat, but I changed it to YouTube today, and it's still like the Stream Elements bot is showing. So it's supposed to be working, but it just stopped working after that. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, I just called in and put a little bit of 2 cents. At least I've been the first one to call.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll give you that. But you go ahead and take your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you take your LA Lakers, and y'all go ahead and kick rocks, and you do whatever y'all got to do.
Y'all just re-signed Kyrie, right?
We sure did. You wish you had.
Still ain't gonna hit me. Nah, I don't.
Yes,
hey, look. I really, you know what? I ain't gonna even lie. I trade him for LeBron. Please, you can have him. You already know I'm rooting against the Lakers. Every time that LeBron suit up, I'm rooting against my own team. Nope, don't want him on my team, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Keep him. I don't want him. We'll trade him for a cheerleader if y'all give it to us.
So as a Lakers fan, who you want?
As a Lakers fan, who I want right now, just LeBron off my team, and we start over. I would literally crash out for 2-3 years and take some draft picks. I'd be cool. Because as much as we done lost with dude, it's like, nah, bro. Nah. out of the last 4 years, the players that we done had and done moved on, and it's like, damn, this show look like we lost a lot. And I ain't gained nothing but a COVID championship. Nah, bro.
Oh, actually, I gave you the wrong score. I'm sorry. It was 19-12. I'm looking at 2022. It was 19-12. So yeah, they won. Still same difference.
Yeah, about the same.
But yeah. Just saying, it's not gonna happen this year. I'm gonna let you know now. You know me. I don't do Super Bowl talk at all. So you're not gonna hear me say that. But I am more excited this year with the roster that they have in Dallas versus any other year since I think the last time I was this excited preseason about a team was 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So that defense, bro, we moving up. We moving up from the number 3 to the number 1 this year, barring any injury. I can tell you that now. They got a lot of speed.
First round exit. I got you.
Nah, not this year. Not this year. No, sir.
Hey, when it happens, just say I predicted it.
All right. You said that last year about Tampa Bay, and look what happened to you.
I just knew we were gonna win the Super Bowl.
Hey, man, you too, bro. He blew my inbox up when he found out the Cowboys matching up against Brady, talking all this noise. This dude, he blew my inbox up, bro. Rob, shut up. Talking about he spitting. He ain't spitting nothing. You just a hater too. He come in talking about Brady this, Brady that. You know, I ain't never beat Brady in the playoffs. You ain't never did this or did that. And sure enough,
you haven't.
And then when they lost, he was quiet as hell. He went ghost. I ain't heard nothing from him. I had to go find him. I had to go find him. He talking about I got blocked.
It wasn't nothing to talk about. My feelings was hurt.
Nah, he talking about Facebook blocked me. I was banned on Facebook. Like, get out of here.
Oh no, I was banned on Facebook, like real for 30. You know, I get them 30 days suspensions.
Yeah, I know. It's real convenient that you made sure to get banned when that happened though.
Hey, look, when I get banned, I can't make no money. I can't sell no place. So trust me, I don't never want to be banned.
I mean, you still got TikTok jumping for that. So, nah, but tell them where they can follow you, man. Matter of fact, since you know you do plates and all that stuff and the food and all that, so tell them where they can follow you, man.
You can follow me on TikTok, belly.blessings on TikTok, and you can follow my food page. Same thing, Belly Blessings. Same thing.
Nah, there it is. Rob talking about he played his cards right. Hey, he knew what to do. He knew when to get banned, Rob.
Hey, need to get on this Madden. You getting the new Madden? I mean, new 2K? With Kobe on it?
I'm going to get it just because Kobe on the cover.
That was me. I ain't had it since the last one he was on with the 2017.
Yeah, like I've been playing the 2023. It's a lot of stuff about that one that kind of irritates me, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna get it just cause Kobe on it. So
facts.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I holla, my boy.
All right, bro. Appreciate you calling in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the homie Big Chris. So if y'all want to call in a show, the number is on the screen. The number is on the screen. Rob, you do a lot of capping, Rob. Go ahead and call the number, Rob. Let's talk about your Miami Heat, even though this is a Cowboys stream right now. Let's talk about your Miami Heat. Let's talk about what we did to your Chicago Bears, Rob. Yeah, it's cross play. I'm about to go crazy on y'all. You ready, Rob? Hey, yeah, Rob. It's gonna be bad for y'all, buddy. All y'all that be talking trash on the stream and all that stuff is about to get bad for y'all. I'm really mad this YouTube thing ain't running. It just say Stream Elements bot, and then it just stopped showing the comments. Hey, we got a 708 number. Let's see who this is.
First of all, the Heat was last month. It's over with. I'm over there. I'm all over it now. And we don't, you know what I'm saying? We coming back next year. We get a game, and we going 16-0 in the playoffs, so we ain't worried about that. And,
who?
I'm a Saints fan, and I honestly believe that Dak could actually demand a trade tonight and come to the Saints. He going a free ring, you know.
Y'all hear this foolish? You know what? I forgot Rob was a Saints fan, even though he lived in Chicago. They let you know how bad his Chicago team is.
What do you mean, captain? I've never capped a day in my life. I promise you.
That's all you do.
I never capped.
That's all you do. That's
Bro,
literally
and
all you
I'm
do.
taking my word too. And matter of fact, that's a call out. You a wrestling show and sports show. Hey man, Mark Lesnar, you listening to me? Come see me. You know you can't step foot in Chicago. Rob said that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do stuff, man. Now he's shaking in his boots right now.
Brock Lesnar.
Back to Miami, though.
Brock Lesnar scared of you?
Yeah, Brock Lesnar terrified actually.
Okay, so Rob, let's.
You know he ain't come to that show at Raw, right? When he came to Chicago, you know why?
Yeah, because he didn't get paid for it.
Nah, because I told him he got to check in with me. And he said, "Nah, I don't want no problems, big dog." So you know what I'm saying? He took a flight back. That's just the type of dude I am, you know.
Okay. All right. Next time I'm in Chicago, I'm gonna have to pull up on Rob. We gonna have to get some pizza or something, man.
You said what?
I said next time I pull up on Rob in Chicago, we gonna have to get some pizza or something, man.
Bro, we come to eat deep dish pizza, bro. That's for tourists only. I promise you, bro.
Really?
You gotta get like the little. Yes. Every person in Chicago knows that. Nobody eat deep dish pizza out here.
Wow.
Yes, that's true. Anybody can vouch for me too.
So what y'all eating out there in Chicago there?
It's like we get these little thin slices. It's places called like you ever went to Giordano's where you was out here?
That sounds familiar, but don't quote me on that. Like I can't remember all the places honestly. Like off the top of my head.
Like imagine like I'm trying to say I ain't gonna say like it's not like no Domino's nothing, but it's like thin slices of pizza that we eat out here. I think it's called Tavern style or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tavern style. That's the pizza we love out here. Deep dish pizza, nah, we don't really rock with that, man.
That's crazy because like it's literally one of the best things I've had out there.
Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's like when you live in Chicago, bro, that's not your go-to meal all the time. That's not even a special event. That's like if you just want to try it or something. So
y'all eat more of the Chicago hot dogs versus the pizza.
Well, I'm not a big hot dog eater. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, there you go.
But I'm with you on that.
With you on that.
I ain't gonna big hot dog. But I ain't gonna lie, though. I gotta go back in for work, so I'm gonna have to.
Okay, now
call back next time.
Before you get off, what's your record for the Saints this year? For your Saints?
We going 19. I mean, not like 20-0 this year. We gonna beat the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. Probably 49-3. So. And you know we gonna send our third string man by halftime, so we ain't really worried about that. We just trying to figure out who's gonna play in the Super Bowl right now, you know.
Oh, okay. Y'all already talking Super Bowl. Who's your quarterback? Derek Carr?
Oh yeah, Derek Carr. Yeah, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Me and him tapped in. I was just on the phone with him the other day, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you telling me like we gonna get you a ring, big dog. I said I know that. You know, I told him I know that. You feel me? I ain't say go get me that ring. I told him, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm a different guy out here, man. I just get things done out here, you know.
Okay.
But don't tell nobody this. But the Nuggets paid me to let them win a championship.
Oh, okay.
I had to put the word in for them.
So you the reason Miami lost. Right now.
Yeah, we the reason we lost. You know, I hate to put money in front of my team, but you know what I'm saying? The bag was nice, you know.
All right, whatever.
Couple bills, you know.
Whatever you say, Captain Cap. This
bro,
is Rob.
I literally never capped a day in my life, bro.
And
what
also,
are you talking about?
Just let's thank Rob because he's the reason we got this phone number to begin with. Because Rob is always on YouTube putting random quotes about whatever to the first dope content YouTube video he could find. He on a baseball video talking about Dame Lillard to Miami and all that. So now when you got something you want to talk about in sports, all you gotta do is text that same number you just called, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. And it'll come right to the website's chat and all that. So it'll be right on dope content.
Oh, I want to say too, my life been better ever since I actually subscribed to the Dope Contact website. You know, like life's been great.
There you go, man.
All the news there, all the merch there. Life's been amazing.
Hey, man.
And I don't get spam, no emails, nothing. I just go check out the page, check out pictures, everything there. You know,
chilling, just chilling. We don't bother you. I told you.
Better. Go subscribe to dopecontact.com right now, buddy.
There it is. Try to tell him.
I gotta say, man. You take care, bro.
All right, Rob. Be safe, bro.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, shout out to Rob, man, coming through. Shout out to Big Chris coming through. Let me see the YouTube numbers. Who's on Facebook? I ain't even like really been checking the Facebook. Who else? Who else got something to say about the Cowboys? I want to hear predictions. I want to hear how many interceptions you think Dak go throw. Me personally, I don't think Dak is throwing no more than 10 interceptions this year. I think he'll get to 10, and that's a lot, honestly, but I don't think he's throwing more than 10. And as far as Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lamb, you looking at 2,000-yard receivers. I'm telling you that now. Matter of fact, picture this. Picture when it was when it was Amari Cooper. Who was it? It was Amari Cooper. I want to say it was Michael Gallup. It was Michael Gallup and Randall Cobb. Those three receivers, when all of them had 1,000 yards a couple of years ago. Well, Randall should have had 1,000 yards. He ended up with like close to 900, but he had a lot of drops that year. That's the type of season you're gonna see from the Cowboys this year. You're gonna have CD doing his thing as always. Brandon Cooks will come in and do his thing as always. But the people sleeping on Michael Gallup because Michael Gallup hasn't been the same since his injury. But he has a full offseason this year that he's healthy on. Michael Gallup is going to be back to the Michael Gallup that we know and love. And then when you got CD and you got Cooks taking the pressure off of him being the number 2, telling you, he's about to cook. So trying to see what else. Who else got something? Who else got something? Call the number on the screen. This is your opportunity to talk. What time is it? Because I got to keep an eye on the time today. Because I got to get ready to go to this and cover this Dallas Wings and Las Vegas Aces game. So I got to keep an eye on the time. But yeah, everybody that's been talking, leaving these long comments, all that. What you got? What you got? This is your chance. Because I don't know when the next time I'm going to do this again. This is your chance. And don't come after the show ends and then start leaving your long paragraphs. I'm going to just delete them. I'm not even going to read them. You leave a long paragraph and all that stuff in the comment section after the live, trying to leave your opinions and whatever, and you want me to go back and forth with you on Facebook, that's not happening. YouTube, I'll let you slide because YouTube be iffy sometimes letting people know I'm live. But me and YouTube kind of beefing right now. But Facebook, don't come in leaving your long messages. Don't leave your long messages if you ain't called in. You got a chance. Ain't nobody stopping you. We live for this. We live for you to call in. And if you don't, I can just end the stream and get ready to go to the WNBA game. With my prediction, Dak Prescott will have easily close to 5,000 yards. He's not going to throw no more than 10 interceptions. I don't know. This West Coast offense, we're going to see how much he actually, how much they actually change. But I feel like it's going to be a way better year for him. The defense is going to move up from top 3 to the number 1 spot, in my opinion. I know Philly is still tough. 49ers is still tough. But it's a lot of speed on this Dallas team. And it's a lot of players like Damone Clark that people are not talking about. This team is loaded with speed. And then you turn around and add Stephon Gilmore on the opposite side of Diggs. And you got Deron Bland and Jordan Lewis playing slot. You got Jerron Curse back. You got Malik Hooker back. You still got Vander Esch when you need him. You drafted Overshown from Texas, who was like a smaller version of Parsons. Sam Williams on his second year. Dorrance Armstrong is back. Tank is back. You got Mozzie Smith and Jonathan Hankins with Osa Odigizua. Man, say. How this team loaded, bro. This team is loaded. This defense is loaded. I'm telling you, I haven't been this excited for a Cowboys season, and that makes me nervous, honestly, because anytime I am excited for the Cowboys season, that's when they let me down. That's when they go 8-8 or whatever. And normally when I don't expect nothing from them, that's when they, overachieve, get 13 wins and etc. But I'm going to keep my excitement up. Dan Quinn is back. I don't know if y'all been seeing the videos that's been posted of the Cowboys working out nonstop with Dan Quinn, the defense working out with Dan Quinn, the offense going to Dak's house, working out. Zeke is still over there. I know he's not on the team, but he's still over there. I mean, hey, these players are getting ready. They are very serious this year. Training camps kicking off and things like that. This team is very serious, man. And a thing nobody's really talking about is everybody's talking about Tony Pollard. Everybody's talking about Deuce Vaughn from K-State, right? And the speed that those two have in the backfield. But it's like everybody forgot about what's his name? What's the guy we just got? What's the running back we just got? Look, I forgot about him too because I can't even remember his name off the top of my head right now. What's the guy's name, man? That's gonna mess me up today. They just signed him this year. Let me go to it. That's crazy. Ronald Jones. There it is. Ronald Jones. Everybody forgot about Ronald Jones. And it's like, did y'all forget we signed him too? Everybody's talking about Tony Pollard and Deuce Vaughn. And then a lot of people talking about, well, what is Malik Davis going to do? Can he get an opportunity? And they just forgot about Ronald Jones. Like he's not on the team, like he didn't get signed. So, I mean, hey, we got a healthy Tyron Smith. You got a healthy Tyler Smith. You got a Tyler Biadasz. Zach Martin, Terrence Steele is back. This team is nice, man. This team is nice. And I can't wait to play with them on Madden. Donovan Wilson came back. Like, hey, this team is nice. This team is nice. They really didn't lose much from last year. If anything, they added. They lost Zeke for now. And then they lost our tight end. And then Noah Brown. Who cares? Who cares? And then Anthony Brown. We lost him as well. Who cares? Who cares? With the draft picks that they picked up, man, say, this is crazy, man. This team is going to be nice. I can't wait to see them. Dante Fowler came back. Chauncey Golston is back. Like, the depth on this D-line alone is crazy. This front seven might be the fastest front seven in the NFL. With Overshown, Jabril Cox, Damone Clark, Michael Parsons, Tank Lawrence, he's not as fast as he used to be, but he still got some quickness to him. Sam Williams, Dante Fowler. And then if you want to throw Van Der Esch in there as a speedy guy, I don't kind of look at him as a speedy guy, but whatever. But if you want to throw him in there, that's a lot of speed on that front seven. So I'm looking forward to the Cowboys season, man. Looking forward to it. I can't wait to see. Bradley said we loaded. Facts. They are loaded. They didn't lose much, and they gained a lot. Coaching staff back. You got rid of Kellen Moore, which is something we've been asking for at least 2 years now. Just say, I'm excited. And I'm a little nervous that I'm excited, but I am excited. So I appreciate everybody that came through YouTube in the chat, YouTube, Facebook chat. I'm not going to stay long since people scared to call in and they coming in and out. I'm seeing the video views going up and down on both platforms. Y'all don't want to talk, but y'all know the number. It's here. Y'all don't want to talk, but y'all know the number. Don't leave me alone. Comment on Facebook trying to debate me about anything I said here. The Cowboys will win the NFC East. I'm making that known now. I said it last month on the sports podcast. They are winning the NFC East. So let's just get that on out the way now. And Cowboys and Philly will represent the NFC East in the playoffs. But Philly is not going back to Super Bowl. They're not winning the division. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So, and that's common sense if you look at the history of the division in the last 20 years. So, Eagles are not repeating the division championship. It'll be Dallas. Aaron say they scared. Hey, look, I only went live for this because I only went live for people to talk. Because if not, I would have just been running down facts, stacks. Y'all know how I do my shows. I have highlights for you. I have stats. I have this and that when it's just me talking and giving my opinion. I only went live today just so people could, call the number. Hey, we got a number. Call. So shout out to Chris. Shout out to Rob for calling. Trying to look at my YouTube, and Aaron, I never go live on Facebook, bro. So this is different. This is a special occasion. I never go live on Facebook. So Not with this. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. I want to make sure I don't miss no comments on the other side and see who's coming in and out over there. Yeah, I don't see nothing. I'm trying to wait a little bit. What time is it? Yeah, I'm about to go because I got to get ready to go to Arlington. I know it's going to be traffic trying to get out here to this Dallas Wings game, man. Sold out game for the Dallas Wings, too, taking on Asia Wilson, Candace Parker, and the Vegas Aces, the champions right now coming into town. So that's about to be a fun event, man. So if ain't nobody else got nothing to say to call in, I'm about to get up out of here and get ready for the game, man. So, and I'll probably do this again. I might do it later on tonight. Who knows? What's the day? Friday. I think a lot of people got gigs. We'll see. I might do this again on Facebook and YouTube to see if we get some more calls. And then, just in case people don't call in next time, I have my regular show format ready, where I'm giving you just highlights, facts, stats, this and that. You know how we do it on the show for those who do watch. But Red Laser said the Jags are gonna whoop us. Bruh. You happy because y'all won that one game that we gave away thanks to Noah Brown that's now in Houston? Y'all happy? Good job, Red Laser. You a Jags fan, Red? Before I go, you a Jags fan? Let me know. Or you just here to talk noise? Because it seemed to be a lot of Jaguars fans all of a sudden popping up out of nowhere. They make the playoffs and then pull an upset over the Chargers. Now there's a lot of Jaguars fans just all of a sudden popping up out of nowhere. Yeah, he say you're a Jaguars fan. All right, well, shout out to you and your Jags. I'm expecting a good season, another good season for y'all, man. Another good season. I picked y'all to go to the playoffs last year, so now you gonna have Calvin Ridley back, and I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that. That man might come back with a vengeance. I can't wait to see what he got in the tank. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching your Jags play this year. Let me see. I'm getting the message. Look, somebody's on my promotion talking about what time you going live. I'm live right now. I've been live for 40 minutes, bruh. I've been live for 40 minutes, bruh. How are y'all not seeing this? He said, Jags fans, chill. Y'all got lucky. Oh, Red, you out there in Florida. All right. We'll see, man, because it's going to be harder getting them tickets this year. Now everybody is, predicting y'all to do something again after last year. So, look, people are, what time you going live, bro? Like, I'm live now, dog. Like, what are y'all doing? So, either Facebook is not letting people know I'm live, or they just not seeing it. I don't know. I'm trying to look. Let me check Facebook on my phone. Let's see. Hell, I can't even tell. He said they ain't sent no notification. That's because I don't go live on Facebook, so. But I'm about to get up off here. Marcus, go ahead. If you got something to say about the Cowboys, make a prediction or whatever, go ahead and call that number, man, and we'll bring you right on up here. Because I'm just letting y'all talk today. I'm letting y'all talk. I'm not even doing my normal show format. I'm just letting you, I'm live so y'all can talk. So whatever opinions you got on the Cowboys, good, bad, indifferent, whatever you think is going to happen this season, go ahead and call that number. Let me know what you got to say. He said Facebook is garbage from what I'm hearing. YouTube is low-key garbage too a little bit sometimes, but we'll see. All right, we got a 469 number here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What up? This Marcus?
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is Marcus, man.
Go ahead, man. What you got? What you predicting for the season? How you see it playing out? It's all on you.
I mean, I think we got a lot of offensive weapons again. I think we did. We made like some major coaching changes that in other teams, unless you bring in like some big name or recently accomplished coach, like you won't see like an immediate turnover. I do think we might see like a 10-6 season, might sneak into the second round of the playoffs, but I think that all of the lateral movements and stuff that we did outside of Brandon Cooks, and we had a decent draft too, but
okay.
outside of that Brandon Cooks signing, I think that we just did a bunch of lateral stuff, and we'll be looking at the same season from last year.
So you don't care for the offensive coordinator change or
no, I don't care for the offensive coordinator change, and I don't think that it was smart of us to. I don't think it was smart of us to let go of like such a staple player like Zeke and not bring in somebody who is like an immediate, who makes an immediate effect on the team, on the offense. Zeke was our workhorse, and I think what made TP so good is that he didn't have to be our workhorse. We had somebody who was literally a 3-down back, while our backup was also a 3-down back. So we no longer have that luxury. We're gonna take, we're gonna expect what we saw from Tony Pollard last year, and then take the workload that we were disappointed in from Zeke and give that to him too. I don't think that turns into anything positive.
So I'm glad you finally said what I've been saying for years, that Tony Pollard is getting the opportunities because Zeke was doing the heavy lifting, and Tony would come in fresh with the legs. But I think Tony is still he's gonna get more carries, of course, because he's a starter. But I think he's still gonna be fresh because, again, like I said earlier before you joined the stream, a lot of people forget that they signed Ronald Jones as well. And then you still got Deuce Vaughn that you drafted. So it's not going to be just Tony Pollard being a, 25, 30 carry, a game guy. So they're going to find ways to keep him fresh, especially after that ankle injury. Ronald Jones is a bigger running back that runs with power and speed that a lot of people just keeps forgetting about. They keep forgetting that we signed him. And then you still got Malik Davis. Let's see if he makes the team or not this year. So either way it goes, it's going to be a three-headed running system this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that it was a decent pickup with Ronald Jones, but like he was definitely another lateral movement. Like if I were to take what Zeke accomplished for the Cowboys and replace him with TP, and I slide in Ronald Jones. I think that's like a step down. I think that's a major step down. This is a dude who, like, I don't think he's ever had like 1,000 yards or like, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have like 500 and 1,000 yard seasons. And he's coming from a team that barely ever even handed him the ball, So I'm not like super sold on that guy. I do think that Deuce is going to be a way better, like a bigger surprise for the offense. And I would actually not be so surprised to see him show us flashes of Tony Pollard. And he could prove me wrong in that sense, but that's going to still be, we're going to be dependent on an offensive line that lost Hall of Famers, an offensive line that was, touch and go last year, just of whether guys are even going to be available for, stretches of games at a time. That's a lot to ask for on a rookie and a guy who doesn't even play every single game. So, that's what I think about the Cowboys, just them themselves. But then also we have to take into account that there are other teams in the league on both sides of in both conferences that are extremely dangerous and they don't just pose a threat like in their own division. They pose a threat to our hopes of going like anywhere. Like the Jets, no matter what, even if the Jets are, a mediocre team and Aaron Rodgers plays hero and gets them all the way to the Super Bowl, that's still the team that we got to see when we get there. And it's like, are we better than the Jets? Are we better than Kansas City? Are we better than Miami? Like, we have to see any of those teams in the Super Bowl. It's like, hell no. We're not better than them on paper or on the field. And then we missed out on like really huge opportunities to sign players who automatically make us a Super Bowl contender in, whether we in the playoffs or it's at the Super Bowl, like Derrick Henry, being able to go after Derrick Henry while we still had, Ezekiel Elliott on paper, while we still had this guy on payroll. We could have at least tried to make something happen with that, or we could have went out to Dalvin Cook. He's a workhorse who's he's chasing a ring right now. And we could have went after like any of these guys who come on your team and they make an immediate difference because they are veterans who are like tested and tried and proven. And we didn't pick up any of that.
That's the thing. I got to tell Cowboys fans this every year. It's a salary cap, bro. You can't pick up everybody. And the reason why is because you got CeeDee Lamb, Michael Parsons, and Diggs contracts coming up. So if you pick up Derrick Henry, first of all, Derrick Henry and Zeke with the money they making, and Dalvin Cook couldn't be on the same roster anyway. But if you pick one of those guys up, you're most likely letting one of your core guys in Lamb, Diggs, or Parsons walk when their contract is up. So like stuff like that you gotta think about. And then another thing, Cowboys fans gonna hate this, but this is just facts. If they extend Dak right now, even though he just got another contract, if they extend that contract right now, that would save more money because that puts more of his money on the back end.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you can't get everybody. Trust me, I'm a Dalvin Cook fan from Florida State. I'm a Florida State fan. I'm an Alabama fan. So Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry, I'm all for it. But I mean, when you looked at their salary cap, it was just no way that they could realistically do it with the money that they supposedly asking for. I don't know if it's true what they've been saying.
We could have if we wasn't putting our. I think we're putting our faith in the wrong place.
So
when Zeke came into the league, I think that when we drafted Zeke, I say it all the time, man. I was like jumping all around the house, knocking stuff over. Like, I was super happy when we drafted Zeke. We drafted Zeke, and I wasn't. But to me,
I wanted Ramsey.
Turned out. You said you wanted Ramsey.
Yeah, I wanted Ramsey.
Come on now. What would we have been able, like, that would have been so good for us when we still had D'Lo and all of these guys,
Byron Jones,
like, healthy, and DeMarcus Ware, and man, we would have been a beast. But I like that pickup with Zeke, and in the early years of his tenure here, he proved to be exactly what we needed him. Like, he was what we thought he was gonna be, but he wasn't. He didn't have like that superstar factor in the locker room that turns everybody around him into champions. And I mean, though, that only comes like once in every 5 or 6 draft classes. You get a Patrick Mahomes or somebody like that. But we keep putting all of our stock into guys who are lesser forms of what Zeke was for us. There's no way that we can expect CeeDee Lamb to come and be this star caliber player who's going to draw enough of the defense onto him to make everybody else stars. He's not that big of a I'm not going to say he's not that good, but he's not that big of a threat to my team for me to direct my defense at him. I may double him at times, but I'm not going to alter my game plan for CeeDee Lamb, especially not with Dak Prescott throwing him the ball. Wow. I'm not worried about it like that. And these guys, Parsons, like these guys over the recent years who we have put the majority of our stock into, our beliefs behind, we give these guys these like Zeke got a historical contract, CeeDee Lamb. These guys they about to get paid, man, for, the foreseeable or the near future, for the foreseeable future. And they're not the guys that are going to win it for us.
So if CD and Parsons are not the guys, who are the guys?
No, I do believe Parsons is that guy. I believe Parsons is as much of a factor on defense as Ray Lewis was. And that sounds like a stretch, but that guy is that.
Okay, so with them adding Stephon Gilmore on the opposite side of Diggs, them beefing up the linebacker, the front seven. Let's just say they beefed up the front seven through the draft and re-signing people. And you saw what they were last year.
Yeah, amazing defense.
Right, and I think they're going to be even faster with I already named some players: Damone Clark, Overshown, Sam Williams, second year, Parsons. You know the speed Parsons has.
Yeah,
Tank is older, but Tank is still pretty fast for a DN, / D tackle. So, the defense. I think the defense is set. You got people like like Deron Bland, who I told people about in the preseason last year, and he finally got a chance to play, and he showed that he could play. So you get rid of Anthony Brown finally. Everybody was a fan of that.
Yeah, now we got a ball stopper with Duran.
But the comment you said got me is CD is not that guy. What CD after last year? You still don't believe he's not that guy?
Look, it's a simple fact. It is very, very simple. In football, the guys on offense who do not play with the ball in their hands, like they're not controlling the offense, the guys who make the biggest difference are the biggest guys on the field. They're the tallest receiver. They're the strongest running back. They're the biggest offensive linemen. They're the quarterback. Even the quarterbacks, they're the fastest, or they are much. They're bigger than their counterparts on other teams too. And with us on our offense, we don't have guys that, for one, you don't intimidate us. When we're lined up, you don't intimidate anybody across the ball. I'm worried about CeeDee Lamb burning me. So all I'm going to do is double back my coverage in order to stop that. And what are we going to be doing all season is trying to figure out our run game. It's like what we would need for CeeDee Lamb to be is like a Julio Jones, and or Odell Beckham. He was an outlier, right? But all of these other guys, Odell and Larry Fitzgerald and run down the line, Megatron. These guys are big, tall, strong ass monsters. CeeDee Lamb kind of looked like a kid out there. He looks like Wes Welker. He looks like a slot receiver.
All right, so let me ask you this: based off of last year, I'm gonna give you a couple of receivers. Let's see if you take them over CeeDee Lamb based off of what you saw last year. Keenan Allen.
No.
Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Drake London.
No.
Jalen Waddle.
Yes.
Garrett Wilson.
Yes.
Amari Cooper.
Yes.
Devin Smith, Terry McLaurin.
Neither one of those two.
I'm gonna give you two more. Actually, I'm gonna give you three more. Mike Williams from the Chargers.
Mike Williams, I'll probably have to put him with McLaurin. So no.
Brandon Ayuk from the 49ers.
Yes.
T. Higgins from Cincinnati.
Yes.
You know, Amari Cooper last year had a better season than all of those guys.
Bruh.
And he's ranked higher.
Cooper.
I'm sorry, CeeDee Lamb had a better season than all of those guys. And he's ranked higher on Pro Football Focus than every single one of those guys from last year. This is just based on what they did last year.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
He's number 8. He's top 10.
He doesn't deserve that rank or any of that. But I'm also going to say this: CeeDee Lamb was thrown to on his team almost twice as much as half of the guys that you named.
Are you
the
sure?
Majority of those guys that you named, like Terry McLaurin, and Ayuk out of the 49ers. Like, these guys are they are not just the even Keenan Allen. Like, these guys they're double the entire game. These are guys that you try to shut down. T. Higgins is fighting with Jamar Chase to get the ball. It's like, yeah, I'm not. Of course, CeeDee Lamb is going to perform better than a wide receiver too, or than a number one tight end. Like, yeah, he'll have better numbers than all of these guys and those receivers. But if I was to switch him out with any of those guys that you named, almost maybe outside of maybe 4 or 5 of them, they would have the exact same numbers and accolades, if not better than what CeeDee Lamb had at the Cowboys. Think of how many times we could throw the ball over the top if we throw into Amari Cooper and Jamar Chase. We did that.
We already had Amari Cooper and we got rid of him.
Yeah, we just got rid of him. Like, we didn't even we got rid of him for just, to move on. But it wasn't like he wasn't performing better than CeeDee Lamb when he was here.
Was his last year better than
that guy? He was.
I'm an Amari Cooper fan. I was pissed.
Throwing those doubles just like that while we still had Zeke and Hall of Famers all the way across the line.
I don't know about that. I
do believe CD is an A-list receiver. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's definitely an A-list receiver. He's a wide receiver one. But for the Cowboys team, as we are built, like, that is not the player that we can depend on. But I also don't believe that Dak is the quarterback that we can depend on. If we had a stronger quarterback, then CD would be that guy. Or if we had a stronger receiver, we had a bigger, stronger receiver, I do think Dak could, that would help him push through. But together, I don't think we built to make it past the second round.
What does Dak have to do for y'all to realize that this man is a good quarterback? And then think about this. It's not just CD this year. We got a healthy Michael Gallup back. That's a 1,000-yard receiver when he's healthy. We have Brandon Cooks. That's a 1,000-yard receiver every year, even with horrible quarterbacks in Houston. Yeah. So it's not like CD's going to have to do it by his. CD last year, who, bro? We had Brandon Houston. We had Noah Brown.
Game.
Like, we had a whole bunch of no names with CD last year for the most part. And then when what's his name came back, Gallup, he wasn't the same. And he even admitted that he wasn't the same mentally and physically. So
probably different wheel.
Man, it's gonna be a different year. Y'all think Dak, what y'all saw last year was from Dak, that was a 1-year thing. That's not happening no more. All them interceptions.
No, my problem with Dak is not necessarily even what I saw last year. It's not even in his ability to play or not play. You know what I'm saying? He's proven that he can play the game. And he's also proven that he can win 13 out of 16 of them bitches. Like, he's good. Mm-hmm. But Dak has this problem that I had that I saw in Tony Romo. It's not that they're not clutch. These are two quarterbacks who make some of the most fourth quarter comebacks in their career time. So it's not that Dak's not clutch. It's that he's not clutch every time that it matters. And
nobody
is,
you can't
expect that out of every athlete. Like, you can never expect that, right? But it's like, okay, yeah, you were clutch when we were 4-0. We were about to lose a game and lose our first game of the season, and you bring us back in the fourth quarter in the final 50 seconds, and we go 5-0. And that is an incredible performance. We talk about it for the next 2 weeks, and even all the way through the season. You proved that. But then when we get to the playoffs, if you're not able to turn that same thing on, then it doesn't matter that you did it in week 5. It doesn't matter if you did it in week 5 through 16. If every year when you get to where it really matters that you step up and play that way, and you're not able to, for various reasons, it takes away. It takes away from your stardom. It takes away from your championship and winning ability, to me.
So, see, people got to put things in perspective, and people think I'll just be defending Dak. I clown Dak when he's effing up too, and people, they don't want to talk about that. They only want to talk about, Oh, you always defended Dak, but you got to put things in perspective. Number one defense 2 years in a row that they met in the playoffs. And I mean, number one, again, they were one drop pick away from the Super Bowl in LA when they should have beat the Rams. But I can't remember his name. DB dropped the pick right in his hands. And then last year against Philly, they had 0 quarterbacks. Christian McCaffrey was playing freaking quarterback the whole second half.
Yeah.
So, and they still gave Philly a fight. And Philly was low. You see that team Philly had. They was loaded. Offensive weapons everywhere. And so it's not easy. And then another thing is when they lost 2 years ago to the 49ers, the same 49ers team went to Green Bay and held Aaron Rodgers under 10 points. Nobody's talking about that though.
They almost shut him out.
But everybody is just saying Dak can't do this and Dak can't do that. Okay, let's get to Dak other loss. Against Green Bay, against Aaron Rodgers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up because I want to give you the exact numbers because he outplayed Aaron Rodgers in that game. Let me go back to it. Let me find it. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me see. ESPN. Let me get this up because this man outplayed, but people don't talk about that. The defense is the reason they lost to Aaron Rodgers the first time. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. That's the old game. That's from last year. We don't want that one.
I want you to pull it up so I can make a strong rebuttal to you.
Oh yeah, you about to get it. Don't worry about it. You can make your rebuttal now. If you want to, go ahead. So what you think, Dak? You think Dak failed that game?
No. I was actually about to agree with you. I just wanted to hear the stats of what they actually, how close it actually was.
All right, it's pulling up now. ESPN just taking all day right now.
But I will say this, bro. You remember the game? You remember the 28-3 game when Tom Brady was down 28-3 to the Falcons at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in the second half, they
Falcons
come back
choke.
and they win this game, right? Is that the offense's is that Tom Brady's offense fault that they won, or is it the Falcons' defense fault that they lost?
First of all, the defense for New England stepped up big time in the second half to keep giving them 3 and outs, I should say, and then kept giving Tom Brady the ball. Tom Brady is the GOAT, and they stopped getting pressure on Brady.
Okay. Now, the same thing happened in, what was it, in 2017 when Peyton Manning went to the Super Bowl and they are playing the 49ers. And he's with the Broncos and they are down the same way. He marches them all the way back. They whoop these guys, score almost 60 points in the Super Bowl. Like, is it the defense's fault that they lost or the offense's fault that they won?
You said 2017 Super Bowl?
I think it was 2017. I don't be remembering.
2017 is the Patriots and the Falcons.
No. Peyton Manning's first with the Broncos.
That might
so it was 2 years before that.
Let me see.
But in those games, it's like you can say like, yeah, the defense collapsed, or you can say that the offense stepped up. Either way, whatever the outcome is just going to be your viewpoint of if you're talking about the winner or if you're talking about the loser. And with the Cowboys, we always talking about the loser.
It's because it's the Cowboys.
It's always about the loser. So from the loser standpoint, it's like, yeah, it was a close game and we didn't pull it off, or we were getting blew out and we didn't complete the comeback.
So,
or we were winning the entire game and for whatever reason, we couldn't score in the fourth quarter.
So let's get
all three of those. Huh?
Let's get into the Peyton Manning. Went Super Bowl twice. He went to Super Bowl twice. Won one with the Broncos. Lost one with the Broncos. The one that he won, that's the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
He only threw for 141 yards and one interception.
Bruh.
No touchdowns.
140.
He was 13 of 23. Denver went up 10-0 in the first quarter. They was up 13-7 at half. And then the defense shut them out first quarter, shut them out third quarter, 3 points in the fourth quarter. That's how they won. It wasn't Peyton Manning.
So, but who do we talk about from that game? We don't talk about the Broncos defense from that game.
I do.
Peyton Manning throws for 145 yards. He wins a Super Bowl with this high-octane offense from all year that we have been talking. He had like 55 touchdowns and shit. It's like we were talking about him because he won. But then when they lost like a year or 2 years right after that, they go back to the Super Bowl and they lose. We weren't talking about who beat the Broncos because the majority of us are looking at it from Peyton Manning. So it's a loser or winner standpoint of view. He lost, and everybody threw the blame on. It's like, yeah, Peyton Manning's old. It's time for him to retire. He needs to get out. And then what did he do? He leaves. He retires. It's like, with the same thing applies to Dak. It doesn't matter how individually good some of these guys are. When we put you together as a team, do y'all have what it takes to win? It doesn't matter if I put you against the number one defense in the NFL, like the Eagles had, and we went neck and neck with those guys, or if I put you against one of the worst defense. Huh?
You dropped 40 on the Eagles.
Yeah, we did. They were the number one defense in the NFL at the time. And then when we played, what did we do when we played Carolina? Or who did we lose to? Oh man,
you talking about in the playoffs?
It was Carolina. Huh?
You talking about in the playoffs?
No, and it was in a regular season game. We lost to North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. We lost to the Panthers, they're not even a playoff contending team. It's like, do you have what it takes, no matter who is in front of you, to win? And that's what made Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. That's what makes a great quarterback. That's what made Megatron and Julio Jones and like even today, like guys like Jamar Chase and Odell Beckham, is because when I throw you the ball or when it's time for you to perform, it doesn't matter who's on it doesn't matter if you double, you're going to get it. You're going to get the play done. You're going to make it happen. You're going to execute regardless. And I don't think that Dak has that.
And you also don't think CD has that.
No, I do think that CD has. I just said, like, bro, CD's little, bro. He's little. He's
not that small, bro. CD is not that little,
man,
bro.
Look at what it takes for a guy like Tyreek Hill to succeed in the league. As fast and as good as he is, he has to be paired with another weapon that is bigger and stronger than he is in order for him to be an X factor.
Who's the bigger, stronger weapon in Miami?
Jalen Waddle is a bigger, stronger weapon than him.
Is Jalen Waddle that much bigger than CeeDee Lamb or Tyreek Hill?
I mean, he's
Jalen Waddle is not a big guy. He's just another quick, speedy guy.
Yeah, I mean, but he's bigger than the both of them, and he, like, by size, by mass, he's bigger than both of them.
Hold on, I don't think he is. I don't think he's bigger than CD.
Yeah, bro, he at least got 20 pounds on CD.
I don't think he is. Hold on, let me pull him up. He 5'10", 182 pounds. All right. Let's get to
CD 5'10" and what, 165?
Okay, hold on. I'm finna put. You talking about this weight, like, bro? That don't mean nothing, man. CD is 6'2", 200, bro. CD is not little, bro.
I was wrong. I thought Jaden Waller was bigger than him.
I'm telling you, Jaden Waller was a little guy. CD is not little. CD is 6'2", 200 pounds. Like, I'm telling you, this year is going to change a lot of things about how people look at the Cowboys. I'm telling you, when she finally got rid of, because listen, Kellen Moore was the last piece of the Jason Garrett era. We've never seen Dak outside of a Jason Garrett era coach.
Yeah, without his coach.
So this is about to be the season that we find out what's really real. On either side, no matter if you hate Dak or like Dak, we're gonna find out this season. He has the weapons as far as receiving, tight ends. I mean, I know tight ends people are kind of questionable, but I think they good on tight ends still. I don't think Dalton Schultz was that much better than any of the tight ends we have now. But wide receiver wise, he got weapons again. Running back wise, he has options. Yeah, we don't have that 3-down back, at least, in a lot of people's opinion, but we got a lot of options, right? Defense, they're gonna be top 3 unless a lot of injuries happen. So this year we're gonna find out what's really real with Dak and CD and the Cowboys and all that stuff. And I feel like it's gonna change a lot of y'all opinions. Dak is better than what y'all think he is, man.
I don't think Dak is bad, bro. Like, we gotta remember, dude, as a rookie,
but you see
came in and won 13 and 14 games.
Yeah, but you know what they say. You know what they say on my Facebook.
Percentage for the next couple of years in the games that he played was also immaculate.
Yeah, but
I don't think Dak is sorry. I don't think CD Lamb is sorry. I agree that I do think he's an A-list receiver, and obviously I'm selling him short on his side. I'm selling him way short on his side. I thought he was like 165, 175 at the biggest, but he 200 pounds, 6'2". My brother is probably more right than I am. He thinks that CD Lamb is that guy in the NFL. Like, he thinks he's that guy.
Hey,
so
after last year,
I was
wrong,
nervous, but they have to prove. These guys got to prove, like, bro, when the lights is on the biggest stage after the regular season is over, bro. After the regular season is over and it's win or go home. Like, can you win? Can you win and not go home? Dak haven't proved that he can do that. CD, this is, like you said, this is gonna be CD year to prove he's that crutch they can lean on, and he gonna get him up there. And man, I was way wrong. Like, I was way wrong.
This is his contract year.
I probably need to start watching the pregame workout.
Look, this is contract year, so he go ball out regardless because he want that other contract. Chris said, if y'all win, I'm gonna get a star on my face. Okay, we gonna hold you to that. Y'all say that comment.
Yeah.
If Cowboys win Super Bowl, I'm guessing that's what you're saying, Super Bowl, right? That he'll get a star on his face. So
you got to pin that comment.
It's saved. I'm saving that. Cowboys win.
Listen, you saw when I said where our competition is really at is when we get to the Super Bowl. None of the teams in the NFC really got it for us just like that. Like, they ain't nobody else in the NFC that I'm scared of.
They only hurdle is the 49ers, bro. They got to get over them mentally.
And the 49ers gotta, like, the 49ers to me right now, they are a bubble, like, full of air. And they either finna prove what they are this coming year when they have to, do it all season and then go into the playoffs, or, they're gonna, be like what the Cowboys were in the past and just kind of be full of air. I think they full of air, man. This young rookie quarterback coming in, like, Pat Mahomes is only part white. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody else really
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Nah, but
he
Pat Mahomes,
hey,
man.
Dude, he can play though, bro. He can play, dog. Let's not fault this, man.
That's a different beast.
Bro.
That is a completely different beast when you're talking Pat Mahomes. But as far as the NFC, only team I am worried about, because I think it's a mental thing with them now after losing 2 straight games, is the 49ers. And we actually see the 49ers in the regular season this year. So we're going to see if they over that mental hurdle with them during the season before the playoffs start. So He said if Dak doesn't do anything with this improved team, you might as well release the guy. Hey, like I said, we're gonna find out what's really real this year. Dak's first year under offensive coordinator that's not a part of the Jason Garrett unit. We're gonna see what's really real. He got offensive weapons. We're gonna see. Even the old line, if Tyron Smith, because you know Tyron Smith's gonna get hurt. Once he go down, they made sure to address the depth on the old line this year. So old liners should be good this year. We already know what the defense is. So yeah, I'm excited for this year. I normally don't get excited for the Cowboys. So I'm excited for this year. We go see what happens. And Aaron said Dak about to ball out. I mean, facts, bro. I think so. I think he's been ready to get rid of Kellen Moore as well. Like, why you gonna make a guy that Dak beat out his coach? That didn't make sense from jump. I'm sorry. Like, how you gonna tell me what to do and you couldn't even beat me out? So
I said all the time, I never have been on the Kellen Moore bandwagon at all.
Yeah, is like Kellen Moore is just like Jason Garrett. Like when he is first arriving to the league and nobody knows anything about your playbook and anything like that, yeah, you're gonna have a good season or two. Once they scout you and scout your tendencies, everybody know what you're doing. Tampa Bay, the first game, said they knew exactly everything that the Cowboys were doing, calling out the plays. Devin White said we called out all their plays in week 1.
And they walked us down too.
And the first playoff game, that's the reason Kellen Moore had to switch it up. He switched up everything. Them plays we saw in the first playoff game, we ain't seen them plays all year. So, and then they went back to the 49ers game and started doing stupid stuff again. So, it's just, hey, we'll see what happens, man. What time is it?
Gonna see.
But yeah, I appreciate you calling, bro. Appreciate you calling
What's
in.
up, man?
I might start doing more of these on Facebook. I'm on YouTube as well as always, but I might start doing some more of these on Facebook as well. So, what time is it? I think I gotta get ready to go. Yeah, I gotta get ready for this WNBA game. I gotta cover the Dallas Wings, man. They take on the Vegas Aces tonight. Asia Wilson and them. So, and now my mom and them texting me. I sure hope my boys ain't over there acting up, because my boys over there right now. And if they calling me, that means something ain't right. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to call them back too. But I'm gonna have to get ready for this Dallas Wings game, man. Hey, if you don't watch WNBA, man, just give it a chance, bro. Dallas Wings are fun to watch. Those games are fun to go to. Just give it a try, man. This year they balling. Well, not the Wings in per se, they kind of up and down, but overall as a league, the WNBA has been putting on good stuff this season. So, but yeah, man, much love to everybody that came through. Trying to make sure I don't miss no comments on YouTube and Facebook before I get off of here. I don't want to miss nothing. Shout out to Marcus, shout out to Chris, shout out to Rob, all the way in Chicago, calling at work. Just the cap, because that's all Rob know how to do is cap. And yeah, I didn't do my original show format where I'm, giving you my opinions and I'm going down stats and highlights and this and that. I didn't do that today. I really just wanted to test out the dope content number to make sure everything works and we can hear y'all through the speakers and all that. I wanted to test that out. But I also wanted to, make sure everything is, I want to get y'all opinion on stuff. Cowboys because once preseason start, I don't care about your opinions no more. I'm going to just tell you what I got to tell you, and that's going to be the end of it. I'm going to just get on these videos and tell you what I got to say, and I ain't trying to hit nothing else outside of it. So this is the time before preseason. Because once season start and preseason, I'm like, oh no, I told you, y'all know how I do on Facebook. I told you, punk, you know how I do. So yeah, because you know who's gonna argue with me. You know it's gonna be Sput. You know it's gonna be RC. It's the same old 3-4 guys that no matter what happens, Dak can put up 40 points on the Eagles like he did last year, you know what they gonna say? Oh, well, it's the defense. The defense gave up 35 points. So how's the defense?
Bruh.
Yeah, but if Dak would have never threw that interception in the first quarter, that pick 6, then he wouldn't have to put up 40 points.
Bruh.
That's how they do during the season. The Dak haters. I'm like, are you a Cowboys fan, or you just want to say you're right about Dak? Because even when Dak wins, they're still in here. Oh man, but yeah, such and such fumble. That's why Dak got the ball back. Like, just stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. Like, it's just dumb. And then when they lose, let's say the Cowboys put up 30 points, but they lose because whoever they played put up 35. Yeah, but if Dak would have went down the league, such and such, he would have won. Your defense gave up 35 points. Well, Dak should have got 40. Like, he just can't win. You just can't win with Dak.
Bruh.
You just can't win with Dak. So the Dak haters are gonna have something to say. I know who they are on my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly who they are, and I'm gonna make sure to ignore them this year. So if they got something to say, call the number. When I go live, get on that YouTube. If you ain't subscribed to Dope Content, get on YouTube and subscribe. If you're not on dopecontent.com, get on dopecontent.com and subscribe to the website for free. All this is free. I'm not asking for no money from none of y'all. All this is free. And it all helps, the brand that I'm trying to build here. So that's how you want to keep up. If you want to argue and do all that stuff, come to the YouTube, come to the Twitch, because I'm on Twitch. Come to the website, and then we can argue there. Call the number when I'm live on the show, because I'm going to start doing post-game shows and all of that. So y'all can call in and vent, cuss, whatever you want to do. If they win, you can talk Super Bowl all you want. I'm not going to join you in that talk. If you want to talk, oh, this team sucks because we lost 1 week of football and this team's a disappointment and everybody should be fired, this is going to be the platform for you to do it. So I know the radio station is hard to get into sometimes, 105.3 The Fan. This is a platform for you to vent. So we're going to make this a platform. So we'll see you throughout the season. And until next time, man, y'all be safe. I'm out.
Let's go.